Hello, Will Dempster here with Willfolio, willfolio.com. This is our blog, and what I wanted to do was add an online store. And in the last video, I showed you how to set up this workbook to put products in the store. We created a store, put a template in it, and I'll show you what it looks like. willfolio.com/store. There's no products in the store, but what I really want to do is integrate the store into the blog so that you wouldn't have to come to this part of it, although people might find this on the web. So I wanted to make it look nice, and I'll probably spend some time making it look nice and make some videos doing it. But right now I'm going to show you how to populate the database with products. So first thing we need to do is come to our back end, and what we want to do is go to catalog products, and what we're going to do is just basically create a category. And I didn't want to do that. Create a category, go into the category, and create a product. And it's just going to be a test product. Insert that product into the store, and that's going to populate the database tables with some values that you use as kind of like a template to go by, so that you know how to format each table. So I actually kind of made a change in my mind about the categories. These are going to be category 1. I want all these to be inside of an electronics category. And then when I put my vaporizers on there, it'll be vaporizers. And then when I put, I don't know, food on there, I find a drop shipper that has good prices on food items, I'll put food. I'll just keep putting items in there. So for the first set of products, it's going to be electronics. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come to our hosting dude, go to our phpMyAdmin, log into it, and we're going to click on the Willfolio store, and there's just, I think, about 6 tables we need to download. There's categories, so you can write this down right now if you want, or rewind the video, or watch it again. But we have categories. Click on categories, click on export, click on CSV for MS Excel. If you're not using MS Excel, then just CSV. Put field names in first row. Click go. No, don't click go. Click Save File As, and click Go. and it downloads it. Next is category description. Export CSV for MS Excel. Put field names in first row, save file, save as file, go. Next is manufacturers. Export CSV, put first field names in first row, save as file. The next one is products. The next one is product description. And then the final one is products to categories. Okay. Now what we're going to do is create another oops. This should go here. I just dragged it there. This is going to be called categories. I'll go to File, Open, Browse, Downloads, All Files, Categories. Okay, alright. So, highlight these two rows, right click, copy, come to our main workbook, Control V, and you can click this and double click that. Alright. So the next thing, what we want to do is close the categories. And then open close category descriptions, open manufacturers. And now products. And then product descriptions. Products to categories. Control S to save. Now, in our last video, we downloaded images and put them in a Power Sales folder. This is the folder with the images in it. This will go inside the images folder on the Zencart directory on our server. There's images in here already, so I didn't want to place the images directly in here. I wanted them to be in their own directory. So I'm going to right click and upload, and it will take some time because this is a slow internet connection, but hopefully by the time we're finished with our spreadsheet, these images will be finished uploading. So now we will work on categories. So category ID, come to our categories worksheet, 1001 to 1041. We'll replace the data. Actually, we wanted the one. We're not going to replace that particular data, at least. The category I created when I made the test product, I want to keep that category. So 1001 to 1041. Okay. Category image. We'll do a VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP A3, comma, come to categories worksheet. Well, this is start with column B and go to D. We'll create that field. I held down Shift to do that, and put our dollar signs in. Now BCD 3, comma 3, comma 0. I hope now you understand how these VLOOKUPs work. So those are the category images. This doesn't have one. It's a root category. Parent ID. Another VLOOKUP. Starting with column B and go into column C. And BC too. Sort order would be 0. No, I don't want to do that. I just highlighted them all and push Control V and it puts the same thing in each cell. That's modified, no. Category status, 1 means it's online, 0 means it's offline, but I want them all to be online. Next we'll do category descriptions. Category IDs again. Language ID 1. And we will do a VLOOKUP. Choose, parenthesis, curly bracket, 1, comma, 2, curly bracket, comma, comma, parenthesis, comma, 2, comma, 0, and no category description. Okay, manufacturer. Manufacturer's ID. I'll just come down here and copy all of this, paste it in here. And I'm not going to do a VLOOKUP, I'm just going to copy and paste the manufacturer name. Now the manufacturer image is a special kind of paste because we're using a formula. So what I'm going to do is highlight it, and I want to paste. What I did was I went to paste options, paste special, and paste options, the clipboard with the 1, 2, 3. Pasted that. Date added, last modified. What I'll do is I'll come back to my categories, date, copy that. It's got to be a certain format. I can never type them in. But I'll highlight all these cells. Push Control V. And that's that. That's manufacturers. Now for products. Okay, so we're going to replace all this. But product ID, let's come to our master. Control C. Control V. Product type is 1. Product quantity is 1. I'll set up the store not to subtract stock. That way, when I update my spreadsheets, in fact, let me see if any of these are 0. What I'll do is do data, filter, just look and see. No, there are no zeros. So everything has something in stock. Some of them are 1, but okay. Product model. What I'll do is, since it's in the same order, right order, I'm going to use the part number. Product image. I'm going to do VLOOKUP just to be sure. Go to the images tab. And the price, I'll do a VLOOKUP. Searching for product ID, go to pricing, and I'm using first calc as the price, which is E. A, B, C, D, E, 5. Comma 0, parenthesis. Product is virtual, no. Product date added. Product weight. What I'll do is I'll copy and paste from the master. Product status. All these should be coming down. All these are taxable. Make sure the tax is right. Product tax class ID, no. This needs to be a 1. Okay. Product price. All I'm going to do is put the equal sign, because it's the same. I don't know why it's there. I don't know what that means, but same as the product price. Fill it down. Format. Master category ID. Excuse me, my allergies. And then I'm searching the product ID to the category, category 2. But some of them don't go to category 2. Some of them are only in category 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an if statement is error, because no, is empty. Is blank. Then Control C, put a comma there, Control V, and go to O, and change this to 15. Else, look up what we looked up originally. Where did this VLOOKUP? Another parentheses. Make sure your parentheses are right. VLOOKUP this, all this, what this produces in the categories worksheet, the name, and I need to match it with the category ID. That's not right. Let's see. Because there's too many VLOOKUPs here. I didn't write that right originally. Okay, that should be fine. And it is. So far. Really scroll down. Make sure there's no errors. I know this is taking a little while, but this is way faster than trying to put in products manually. And it's more efficient, and it is safer than using a lot of these plugins. It's just better. Okay. Like the rest of them, we just fill down. Okay, so we just have 2 more tables to do. Product descriptions. So product ID, we'll come back to our master. Language, fill down. Product name. Come back to our master. That's product description. Oops, that's the wrong one. Category description. We want products descriptions. Now for the description. This is what we're going to do. Equals concatenate and we're going to do E2, comma, colon. That is an HTML tag. It means break, make a new line. And we'll do start F2, comma, quote. EFG. That's okay. We'll fill that down. Some of these don't have descriptions. I guess the picture just says it all. It's okay, we'll leave it at that. Products to categories, we want product ID and category ID. category ID. We're going to take this off the products page. For some reason that master category right there, I don't know why that's there, but it's basically the category that it's in. I guess if it's in more than one category, what's the main category? All these are just in one category, so I'll take it off of. ADAC. Z is 26, 27, 28, 29. When you have a two-digit letter, like a two-digit column, like AC, you just put the $ in front of the A, not the C. Put a $ in front of the number. Mess this up. Okay, but it automatically changed it over here because it was referenced. Alright, so now what we're going to do is export these, starting with categories. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Category descriptions. Manufacturers. products, product descriptions, products to categories. Okay. Save as Excel workbook. Okay. Now we'll come to our database. We'll probably have to log in again, but we'll click on categories, log in. Here's the categories table. We'll click import, choose file, we'll go to portfolio, we'll go to power sales. No, that's not it. We'll go to store, workbooks, and categories. I accidentally saved an Excel workbook, that's why there's two of them. One's a CSV file, one's a workbook. But I'll choose the CSV file. Ignore duplicate rows, it always helps. And we want to change this to a 1 so that we don't input the column labels into the database. We don't want those to go in there. Okay. So it says everything's okay. If it wasn't, I'd get an error. Category descriptions. Import. Choose file. Manufacturers. Import. Choose file. I forgot to put a 1 on category descriptions. That's not good. Go to browse. Just read all these categories. If that happens, just go through it and click on the little X to get rid of it, because otherwise it'll show up as a category and it'll be really stupid looking. Okay, so we got our manufacturers in. Now our products. Product descriptions. A lot of times you run into product descriptions because of how it's delimited. With Microsoft Excel it's a little bit easier, but with other programs you can change their delimiter in the file am I doing? Descriptions. Like, for example, if it's comma delimited, but you have commas in your descriptions, it's going to give you an error. Or if it's delimited by a semicolon and you have semicolons in your descriptions, it's gonna look at your description and say, oh, that's the end of a cell and needs to start a new cell. And it's gonna give you the wrong field count. It's gonna say, hey, there's too many fields in this row. That doesn't make any sense for this table. It's an error. You need to do something about it. So, but let's see what happens with this. Invalid field count, CSV input line 6. So let's close this out. So line 6. Let's get rid of that. It's probably because it has quotes, and that's how one of the delimiters. 6. Name. Save it. Excuse me. Maybe it's because it has commas. Sorry to be so quiet. I'm just trying to figure this out. So I took out the quotes, still at 145. I took out the commas. Oh gosh. Let me repaste product names. Some of those product names had quotes. I took them out of here, but they're not linked. One more time. This is the hardest part, is this particular table. The rest of it's easy. Alright, they went in. Products to categories. Okay. Now this is, let's go to our store. Electronics, appliances, kitchen appliances, vacuums, audio, computer, desktop and laptops. Let's see. Oh, let's see if our images work. Yep, they do. And they're loading pretty quickly. The descriptions look good. This is how small the products are. I wish they were bigger. Let's take a look at, if I click on electronics, there's our test product. We gotta get that out of there. It should have been taken out, but it wasn't. So we gotta go to catalog, categories, and products. We log in. Electronics, test, and get rid of that. Let's take a look at our product images. These are the category images, and they actually look pretty cool. Boy, that went in almost perfectly. All we had was a problem with the descriptions. But everything looks great. I don't think I have to make any changes to anything. Let's see our brands. There's no brands. Let's try adding the manufacturer's category again. Or the manufacturer's table. No, it's in there. I'm missing something. Products. Product ID, product type, product quantity, product model, product image, product price, product virtual, product date, last modified, date available, status. Here we go. This is why it's not working, because these are all zeros. VLOOKUP, product ID, master, manufacturer, do I need to choose? Yeah, I do. Okay, now we're going to save this as products. .csv. Come back to our database. Go to products. Import. Use file. Change that to 1. Ignore. Alright, let's come back to our store. We still don't have brands. Let's refresh it again. See here. There we go. Yay! It's quite a few manufacturers there. Okay, so that's all for this video. Keep watching my videos, comment on them, and comment on all my blog posts, willfolio.com. And if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you come to the blog and participate in the groups and discussions.